Denis Godefroy was a French jurist, a member of the noted Godefroy family. He worked in France and Germany. Biography. He was born in Paris, the son of Élie Godefroy, Lord of Guincourt. He was educated at the Collège de Navarre, and studied law at Leuven, Cologne, and Heidelberg, returning to Paris in 1573. He embraced the Reformed religion, and in 1579 left Paris, where his abilities and connections promised a brilliant career, to establish himself at Geneva. He became professor of law there, received the freedom of the city in 1580 and in 1587 became a member of the Council of the 200. Henry IV of France induced him to return to France by making him Grand Bailly of Gex. But no sooner had he installed himself than the town was sacked and his library burnt by the troops of the Duke of Savoy. In 1591 he became professor of Roman law at Strasbourg, where he remained until April 1600, when in response to an invitation from Frederick IV, Elector Palatine, he moved to Heidelberg. The difficulties of his position led to his return to Strasbourg for a short time, but in November 1604 he definitely settled at Heidelberg. He was made head of the Faculty of Law in the university, and was from time to time employed on missions to the French court. His repeated refusal of offers of advancement in his own country was due to his Calvinism. He died at Strasbourg, having left Heidelberg before the city was sacked by the imperial troops in 1621. Works. His most important work was the new edition of Corpus Juris Civilis, originally published at Geneva in 1583, which went through some 20 editions. The most valuable of them being that printed by the Elseviers at Amsterdam in 1633 and the Leipzig edition of 1740. Lists of his other learned works may be found in Senebius Hist. Lit. De Geneve, Volume E, and in Nick-Heron's Memoirs, Volume XVII. Some of his correspondence with his learned friends, with his kinsman President de Thou, Isaac Casaubon, Jean-Jacques Grignius, and others, is preserved in the libraries of the British Museum of Basel and Paris.